Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Buff Bombshell on Muscular Development. My name is Lauren Lotte and I'm officially back from Sweden. So first of all, I just want to say, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel on Muscular Development. And if I sound like I'm a little bit sick, it's because my voice is officially going from having done this amazing live stream event with Mina Polati and Mr. Ashken at the MPC Sweden and Grand Prix Sweden event this past weekend. So while this is really fresh in my mind, I just want to quickly say thank you so much to the GASP and Better Bodies for the amazing opportunity to live stream in Sweden. Giles and I would have been there together, but for the first time I had to go solo, but Giles will be back. So please do follow our journey as we continue our live stream events, which we absolutely love to do for you guys, and it's absolutely our passion. So on to the event that took place this weekend. I wanted to give you a bit of a rundown as to what it encompasses. Should you want to actually go and compete there yourself, we have an amazing opportunity in September for amateur athletes to compete at the Regional on the 24th of September, as well as to take part in the Pro Qualifier event hosted by GASP and Better Bodies the very next day, where there will be another 8 pro cards awarded to 8 new IFBB Pro League members of the family. So I'm going to get into it, and I just wanted to quickly show you the MPC Sweden account because they were pretty hot on it this weekend by updating it. The team at GASP and Better Bodies are absolutely incredible, and the amount of care and attention that they give to the athletes is absolutely amazing. The organization is truly on point. Everything from getting there with gift bags to your actual care as an athlete is taken care of. The Backstage, for example, has an entire pump-up area completely kitted out. There are makeup mirrors all over on one side. It is really just well run, and the venue is spot on in terms of the location. So please do take that into consideration if you are competing, because sometimes when you get to these places, sometimes there won't always be the tanning in one section or the makeup in one section. Here you have absolutely everything all in one house under one roof, and it is absolutely fantastic. So GASP and Better Bodies did bring this to you by Mr. Michael Johansson and Mr. Martin. I can never say Martin's last name, so I do apologize. But Martin Oster. That is how you say it. So thank you so much. We also had guest posing by 2 amazing athletes. We had Alex Small rocking her fitness routine, and Alex is just an amazing GASP Better Bodies athlete. She is doing a year out this year to concentrate on her physique and bring the best that she can to the 2024 stage. So it's going to be really exciting to see her on there. And then we also had Mr. Keon Pearson, 212 category winner. Not winner, but 212.
6th in Olympia, and he won
6th of the Olympia.
He won the 212 at Tampa last year.
And 212 winner. So sorry, Keon. I know you're gonna butcher me when you see this, but it's fine. And he is going back to the Texas Pro for this year in August. So it was absolutely amazing to see him guest pose. When I find a photo, I will bring it up for you guys. It was just really nice to connect with the entire GASP team and the Better Bodies team again, and just to see everyone. They truly have an amazing spirit about them, and their purpose is to really put the athletes first, which I know sometimes we say a lot of shows will do that, but this is one that where purpose and passion is driven before numbers and profits. And I just want to say that that is truly representative of the actual atmosphere at the venue and in terms of the show. And there is really just something there for everyone, to the point where you will get a little bit of a mini photo shoot after your stage time, so you can get photos emailed to you for free as part of your entry fee for just going in. It is absolutely incredible. I also just want to give a big special thank you to the athletes at the MPC Regional on the Saturday. The standard and the caliber of athletes at the Regional was just exceptional. It was wonderful to see so many athletes from this region and from all over, just coming from the Scandinavian countries in for the Regional, bringing their best to the stage, because there are not as many shows up on this part of the world. And so you do have to travel. And for that, I just want to say thank you so much to every single one of you athletes for bringing your absolute best and bringing it to the stage. I got so much footage on the live stream. I wasn't quite aware, I have to admit, that the live stream pan was as wide as it was, but it was just fantastic to see. So you will probably see me on the Saturday taking little videos of you, but I just want to say an amazing thank you. And then again to the stand of the athletes on the very next day, you know, my gosh, like to see the athletes come back the very next day and to see even more athletes come back. I believe we had 30 countries representing for the pro qualifying show. And we had, you know, we had live stream numbers of up to 10,000. So thank you so much. If you also tuned in to watch the live stream of mine and Mina's and Mr. Ashken Kanani's live stream commentary, it was just an incredible opportunity. I also got the opportunity to interview the athletes backstage again. It is just truly exceptional. So here we've got a beautiful bikini competitor called Sana, you know, and please also just take in mind that when you hear our live stream commentary, Mr. James Hollingshead, he did actually join in on the bikini at the very end of the second yesterday. Not as qualified for the bikini category, but it was hilarious commentary nonetheless. And it was just interesting. So with that in mind, I just want to say to the athletes as well, when you listen to our live stream, please don't ever take any critique with hurt or negative spin on it. Everything that we say is there for a purpose, you know, very much so. On my side, I'm quite objective. I don't compete, so I'm unbiased in terms of this, but I do have experience with competing, if that makes sense. This is why I'm brought back. So when you hear live stream commentary, just take it with a bit of a pinch of salt and do look at it as additional feedback in the way that you can actually receive it and use it to go forward for the next thing. And also it's just there for entertainment and to be able to give the viewers at home something else to be able to watch, because sometimes it gets very quiet and this is a bodybuilding show. We want to be able to bring it forward for you guys and bring it alive on stage, which I hope that is something that we did do. So like I said, do not take it with negative commentary. It is all there for enjoyment. It's all there for an amazing time and to bring the actual bodybuilding stage alive. And again, just another amazing thank you to you athletes coming back on the pro qualifying day. We had 8 cards up for the win in terms of welcoming 8 new athletes to the IFBB Pro League family and starting their journeys as professional athletes with the greatest federation of all time, the MPC. And then over here, we've got the big backstage area. And it was just absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, I did not get this gentleman's name. This is the photographer backstage. You can see this gentleman over here. He's getting his free shots done after he's done competing. So again, just a really nice piece of memory for you as an athlete to take, because we all know that all of these additional costs, they can really add up when you start entering for the entry fee and then your hotel and then your travel. If you're an international athlete, then you've got your flights on top of it, and then you've also got the taxi or the shuttle or the train, etc., from the airport to the hotel. And so all of these little things add up. So for them to be able to put in this amazing gift bag, which, you know, is something that they do not profit from, but they put this amazing gift bag together for absolutely every single athlete. The free coaches passes backstage, and also for you to be able to have this incredible photo opportunity. It's just absolutely amazing. It's an amazing experience, and there was not one bad thing that was said, in my opinion, about the show, and it's just really grown over the last year. This is the 2nd year running, so it's great to see that. And here we have Mr. Michael Johansson, who is the owner of GASP, the founder, and he is very purpose driven, and he really thinks about you as the athlete and about his team before he thinks about anything else. And that is just a really wonderful philosophy that he lives by. We have Mr. Keon Pearson over here, who has done his guest posing. It was really nice to catch up with Keon. He's like a big teddy bear, okay? He's not as afraid. Do not be afraid of Keon. And then we have Mr. Branch Warren over here. Mr. Warren, an absolute gentleman. Thank you so much. Really takes care of everyone. He's like the big papa bear of the family as well. So thank you so much. And then as we sort of go in, and just show you a little bit more of this amazing event, I just want to quickly highlight some of the athletes. So this is Sarah over here who did women's physique, and again, just absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for competing. I believe that it was her last show of the season, and she was really emotional. She won her category, and it was something so special to see as she came off stage. So thank you so much. And then again, to our other women's physique competitors, just absolutely amazing. This woman, I am trying to find your name. I believe it's Sven, but I will look that up. You have so much potential. You are a pocket rocket, and I'm so excited for you. Just check this out, Giles. She's gorgeous, right?
Wow, she looks great.
Women's physique. So very impressed. The standard was super high at the show, and it was just absolutely wonderful to see. And we had the grenade stand, we had Bling by Jay, we had these meal prep companies. It was just awesome. Everyone was really well taken care of, from athlete to even ticket holder to come and support and see. And that was another awesome thing to see. In the stage, it was packed out. The venue was absolutely packed out with supporters. Thank you so much for coming to watch your loved ones if you were there. It's so wonderful to see that this is growing in the sport, because from my understanding is that Sweden and maybe some of the Scandinavian countries, they're not as keen yet on bodybuilding. So to see a nice level of support there for the athletes on stage, and to see its popularity growing within these countries, is just fantastic. And there is so much more to come. You just absolutely so much more to come. So cannot wait to see what happens there within the next couple of years as it continues to grow and it continues to become a really popular sport within the top of these countries. And then we've got a member of the GASP team here. This man is Mr. Lucas, 17 or 19 years of age. Incredible potential, will really go far if he wants to take it in that part of his career. And that, again, we just had so many young novice athletes that just incredible physiques for their age, and just to be able to see them was wonderful. I'm now going to head back into Mr. Ashken's Instagram over here. By the way, the Instagram that I just pulled up was the MPC Sweden. Now, most of their updates are put onto here. And before we go over here, we would just say there will be a show, a pro qualifier in September 24th. So do keep that in mind if you are looking to compete. And I will give you location details in just a bit. I do believe it will be in the same place in Södertälje. I'm trying to learn my Swedish. It's very bad. And do just keep that date in mind. Keep it in your diaries. Bookmark it if you are competing. 8 pro cards. Sorry, I can't speak. It's been a long weekend. And it will be absolutely amazing. And then just to quickly, big shout out to Mr. I am Ashken Kanani. Agili. Sorry, Mr. Ashken. You're going to watch this. You're also going to be upset. I'm super tired. Sorry. So, Mr. Ashken. I was going Mr. Ashken. Just an awesome YouTuber, podcaster, big gym trainer. He's looking to compete again, and we will give him his support if he does. I wonder if he will compete at the NPC Sweden in September, maybe. So do like this video if you want Mr. Ashken to compete, because he trains super hard and he really enjoys what he does and just loves what he does in terms of bodybuilding. And it will be fun to see Giles with Mr. Ashken on the live, because they can talk for men for days. So please go give him a nice like and a follow. And then also, please, a big special thank you to Mina for just being just so awesome. She did take my partner's co-hosting place this time, but it was really lovely to see her. And she was just absolutely fantastic to work with. So I'm so glad that I got to really get to know Mina Polati a lot better, because she is rocking it. And I do believe that she will be at the Masters Olympia for the fitness category, which is absolutely incredible. So we're all very excited for her there and for her to be able to do her thing. I hope that she'll be in the Catwoman outfit again, because this was my favorite routine ever. So I'm going to go for it. And then we also had amazing judges that came to MPC, from Miss Becky Clawson for head IFBB Pro League judge. She came all the way from the USA to be able to do this. And it is just wonderful to see that the show attracts judges as big as Miss Becky to this part of the country, where you can get amazing feedback from the judges who have the best experience in the industry. And just to quickly let you know, for anyone that is looking for feedback, please just go to the MPC Sweden.com website over here and go to the email that they have on the website. Send your email, remember your badge number, send a picture of yourself back, front, and side, and send it to the feedback team, who will then pass it along to the judges. A big please do not do this. Do not go to the judges' Instagrams and DM them for feedback. This is one of the worst things you can do as an amateur or even as a pro athlete. Just either go straight after the show and get your feedback, or please go to mpcsweden.com, go to the registration email that you had on your email ticket, and just send in your feedback that way, and then they will be able to get hold of the judges or forward that email on. And it will take a little bit of time, so do have some patience, but please do not despair, and just keep that in mind that the judges will have to go through every single competitor should they wish to want to get that feedback. And if you are very serious about your sport and about your craft, get it anyway, because this is the only way that you will improve. And that is just my advice over there. And then I am going to show you each of our beautiful new IFBB Pro athletes for this show. And I'm going to start off with bikini. So I had the pleasure of not only live streaming, but also interviewing the athletes, especially for muscular development. I would like to also talk to these ladies. Now, Vivian is actually a yoga instructor from Germany, and she has been training for about... This just blows my mind. She has not been training for very long. She's done 3 shows in total, and she's now an IFBB Bikini Pro. And it's incredible because she's been with a coach since October, and she's won her pro card. So sometimes it just happens to, people that just don't expect it. They don't really, they're not as engrossed into the sport yet, but it was just incredible. Like, you can see that she's just very much a yoga Fendi, but she did change her bio of here to IFBB Bikini Pro. I said that she could change that now. I was like, you can change that. She's a wonderful person, and I do believe, like, if just from talking to Miss Becky Clawson and understanding why this particular lady won, it was down to the glutes. In the end, Becky said that this woman had pro level glutes, and I was like, yeah, it's the yoga. It's definitely the yoga. And, absolute congratulations, Miss Vivian Carl. We cannot wait to see more of your journey, and if you're going to switch up a little bit more of the yoga to the bikini fitness. So that's going to be really interesting. Do try give her some love. She has only 1,700 followers, so she needs to, all right, sorry you guys, a little bit of a technical issue there, but like I was saying, please go give Vivian Carl some love, as she's only got 1,800 followers and she needs some more movement on there. And it's going to be exciting to see her next stage as she goes into the IFBB Pro League as an IFBB Bikini Pro League athlete. So congratulations, Miss Vivian. And then next up we have Nadina Shah, who was the wellness winner. And Nadina looks like she's been training for a while. Again, these ladies are going on an off season, but it was really interesting to see them actually compete and take to the stage and to have them win their pro cards. I do remember meeting her and her coach backstage. It was really wonderful, and just to see the journey. And she's been training for a few years now, and she is now officially an IFBB Pro League wellness athlete. So we'll see what she does in the next year. You can follow her at Nadisha _ for wellness. And then if we go to our next lady over here, the figure winner, Miss Ellen Solgren, who is, she was like really conditioned. Her shape was absolutely beautiful for the day, and she was stunning in terms of figure and just, totally deserving. So a big congratulations, Miss Ellen. And you can find her at Ellen Solgren on Instagram. I'm just going to let this video play out for you guys so that you can see her shape and her structure for figure. And I do also know that this, I think, is her 3rd show ever. So we had some really new competitors come into the sport, and competitors that are quite new to competing. So it just goes to show that you can be somebody that has not really competed much, but if you are very serious about your sport, your training, you can actually achieve this pro card status. Obviously, you do have to train. It's bodybuilding for a reason. It's all in the name, but it is definitely something that can be achieved with a lot of hard work and dedication. So do just keep that in mind. And if you are ready for the 24th of September, we will see you there at MPC Sweden and the Gas Better Bodies show for the pro qualifier. And then a big, also massive congratulations to women's physique competitor, Rebecca. I cannot remember Rebecca's name, but this was just a really interesting switch up. So Bex has been competing for a number of years. In 2021, she did 9 shows, I believe. She came second, third in every single one and missed out on that overall, missed out on that pro card. And she took the year off last year to be able to just, relax and chill. This was the first show of the season that she did, and it was just definitely the most relaxed I have ever seen her. And she also switched to women's physique for the first time, which I thought was genius because this category suited her physique. So feminine, beautiful, really beautiful posing as well. And it was something that I think for her, she will just remember forever. It's just a moment. So absolutely massive congratulations. Really wonderful for you to see your pro card. Everyone was crying in the audience when Darren came on to sort of congratulate his partner. Everyone was crying. Mina was crying, her mascara was running. We were all very emotional for you guys, and we know how hard you have worked for this, and we're so pleased for you. So congratulations and welcome to the IFBB Pro League with your husband and everything else, and good luck and congratulations on the next stage of your journey. Cannot wait to see what you do next. So that was all of the female winners for the Pro Card division. Unfortunately, we had no women's bodybuilding awarded because we only had one competitor. So women's bodybuilding Pro Card was not awarded on this day, but maybe in September, if we have more competitors, then you can also see if you have the chance to win your Pro Card in female bodybuilding, which is a beautiful category as well. And we wouldn't have any of these other categories without it, so just take that in mind. And I will now go on to the men just quickly because these guys were absolutely standouts. So this is Mr. Milad. I can't say the last name, but he is the men's classic physique winner. And yes, it was so tight in terms of the actual caliber of athletes, and the judges had a really tough time. They kept on repositioning some of these men in the different classes, and you guys really put on a show, a really big fight. But in the end, Mr. Milad won. Again, he has been training for a number of years. I believe he's 35 years of age. He has been training with other federations. He's now in this one, so he's really excited and happy to be able to go, and just a really sensational athlete. So good luck on your journey, Mr. Milad, and congratulations to your coach because he had a double win this weekend with not only Mr. Milad, but also with this new competitor called Mr. Ado. Now, I think his name is Adama. Adama was a novice competitor on Saturday. He won his class. He won the junior. He pretty much won everything that he wanted to enter for. And then he also took his pro card on the Sunday in men's physique. He did enter classic, but for me, he was much suited towards men's physique. Absolutely. Now, the shocking thing about this man is that he has only been training to look good for the rest of his whole life. He's 25 years of age, I believe, and he only actually started a diet 3 months ago. So this guy, just absolutely sensational. You can't see much there, but again, great structure, and he was the standout. If I can find photos from the MPC Worldwide, you will understand what I'm saying. It was such a close call between him and another gentleman who had a slightly different look, but I tell you what, any one of these 4 men have just incredible potential. But it was Mr. Adama's day, and he just it was just wonderful to see. So congratulations, and congratulations on becoming a new men's physique IFBB Pro Card winner. I'm not so sure if some of the athletes understand what that means sometimes if they're so new to the sport, which we have quite a few new athletes, so their lives are slightly different now in this particular industry. So absolutely good luck. I do think Mr. Adama can go very far with his genetic potential, and it was just incredible to see. So go give these guys some love. This is Milad _Mirze2, and then we also have Adoboy5923. You're gonna have to change that Instagram name because it's really difficult to find. And then also congratulations to the coach over here. I believe they are one of the biggest teams in the country, so double win for him. He was so happy, so proud, and absolutely amazing. And then the last winner of the day was the men's open. So again, bodybuilding is so hard because you've got the lightweights, you've got the super heavyweights, you've got the middleweight, and then you have the overall pro card winner. And it went to the super heavyweight winner, Mr. Anthony Joel. And again, this was just a really great physique. It was so close between him and one other guy in his class. And I tell you what, the other guy, in my opinion, actually had slightly drier legs. He had really good detail in the legs, but overall, Mr. Anthony had the package on this particular day. And it was just really awesome to see him win it. He was so emotional backstage. He hugged his girlfriend. He was crying. I have pictures. I will post them up if I can, but it is so nice to see it when you guys actually win. The emotion is truly then that short moment. You can see the journey that you have all been on to be able to get to that point where you actually receive the pro card, whether you're completely new to the sport and you don't understand what it is that you've won, or whether you've been competing for years and you've been on the chase for it, and it's that moment where you're like, oh wow, you've finally done it. So we can finally see the moments and all the small aspects of your competing history within that one moment. And then you have to start all over again, because then you sort of get to that next level. So a big congratulations to Mr. Anthony over here. And I will try and show you guys all of that pictures and just show you how wonderful it was to see, see all the emotion. So thank you so much. And then on that note, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this episode on sort of a cover for the MPC Worldwide Sweden, Gasp, brought to you by Gasp and Better Bodies. And thank you to all of the amazing sponsors from Gymgurt Seston, Gymleco, Fit Body Fusion, Mutant Supplements. I think I'm missing out a few other people, but thank you so much for all of your love and support and all of the energy that you put into the show. None of it could be possible without you. A big thank you to Mr. Michael Johansson for doing this, and to Mr. Martin Austin, and to everyone from the Gasp and the Better Bodies team, the Backstage crew, lighting, production, the free live stream. Thank you so much, and we really do hope that we will see you there in September or next year if you are deciding to compete for your pro card. It is truly a wonderful show to be a part of, and the memories will last for an absolute lifetime. So thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for watching this episode of Buff Bombshell and this big recap on the MPC Sweden. And I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to Muscular Development here on YouTube and on Instagram. And we will see you all again soon. Also, go check out the guys, Giles Tiger Thomas, Ron Harris, Dr. T, everyone, Miguel, Brazilian Beat. We've got it all. So you guys will see you all again very soon, and have a very great week. Bye.